Hello everyone. So let me share some funny story related with my signature. So around 8 years back, whenever I signed, I was told it looked like that I hung a tomato in the end. Seriously, tomato? So when I started learning this handwriting analysis, I find out that it is more than any shape and style. It reveals what lies beneath the surface. It revealed my fear of failure, my lack of confidence, and my fear of public appearance. And I was very sensitive about criticisms too. But I was shocked and surprised when I found out that it revealed some of my hidden potential too, which I never knew it existed. So after analyzing hundreds of signatures and personality analysis, I find out that people know what's wrong with them, but they don't know what is their hidden potential, what is their hidden strengths. So in today's video, I will be touching some of the three do's which can empower you, and if you know, it can be like a huge asset to you, and then you can leverage on that. And if you haven't watched my previous video in the series of Sign Your Destiny, where I talked about 6 don'ts and 3 do's in the signature, so do watch that. And now let's talk about the 3 most powerful signature tools which can enhance your public image. So let's check it out. So the first important trait is persistence, and we also called it perseverance, which separated winners from losers. They never give up. They create their own fortune. They never depend on the luck. So how we identify that from the handwriting analysis? So when person is writing like a letter T, it goes back and it comes further. So if you had watched my previous videos, you know we know that if something goes in the left, it reveals towards the past, and something goes towards right, it shows to the future. So now let's go with the stroke. So if you see what happened, so when the person is like here, they go back towards the left, analyze what happened in the past, and then they learn from there, and then come with the force towards the future. So they continue moving towards the success. They know how to overcome through the challenges. So now maybe your question is, oh, if I won't have letter T in my signature or in my name, so then like for my name, right, Nidhi, I won't have letter T. So then you can see, like for example, if I'm writing like this, and then I'll go back and then come back and ending towards the future. So maybe my this underneath the signature, right, this line is going back, but it's not stopped there. It's not stuck up into the past, right? As I said, left is the past. So it's not stuck up into the past. It comes towards the future and with a good force. So it is like, that is the excellence. And they mentioned that they never gave up. They always analyze what happened. So of course, sometimes, with the success, you will keep getting the failure. So it's not that you stuck up with the failure. You'll analyze it, but comes towards the future and be more successful. Now let me give you a real example of persistence. So can you see the signature? Yeah. This is APJ Abdul Kalam signature. I think so all of you know he is a famous scientist, aerospace scientist, and he came from a very humble background, and then he served as the 11th president of India. And for him, if you read about him, so he feels that perseverance is the most important component of success. And if you can see in his signature, can you see? This is going back, as I told you, that analyzing the past, finding out what are the shortcomings, because he always says that if you fall 7 times, stand up 8, right? So never give up, and then you will go see it's come up with the good strength. And if you had watched my previous video, even you can see the optimism. Can you say it's going uphill? So it shows optimism also, and definitely persistent. And he says, never give up until you reach your destination. Have perseverance and achieve success. So the second power is self-reliance. Self-reliance, a power you know where you stand for your life. They think independently, and these also are some characteristics of the people who have self-reliance. They think independently, they embrace their individuality, and they strive towards goals. And how we'll see in the handwriting. So let me give you an example with the signature of Sachin Tendulkar. So I think so all of you know he's a finest batsman. He has lots of record like of most centuries, most runs, and he plays the most test matches in his career. So he, can you see the underline beneath the signature, which work like a platform, right, which gives the support to the personality that shows self-reliance through the handwriting. These people have that inner confidence, right, that inner resource to achieve that success. So just make sure that you are underlining it just once. Like for example, so I am writing, right, and I just underline once, so it's going from left to right, which is giving that support. Just don't make it two lines, right? Two lines, it's added some arrogance, right? They make it, no, look at me, I am here. So just make it one line, like the way we can see in Tendulkar's signature. So the last but not the least, the value is and the power is family. Yes, you heard it right, because that is the most important strength and power, that is family. Right? It is like a root to the plan which gives that support and framework to your values. So even in your joys and sorrows, if you are with your family and you have that support, then you will be still happy within yourself. And how we identify that in the signature? Well, like see, if I'm writing this, so this is my first name, right? You call me Nidhi. So this is my identity, that is important for me, that it shows my individuality. But when I add this, my surname, that shows that I value my family and my profession. So this actually, it shows your surname is about your family name. Yeah, and maybe at this point you say, okay, I love my family, but I still sign like this. So as I say, like the signature is a badge to the world, how you're presenting yourself and what you present. So it's like a magnet, right? So whatever you're presenting, that is what you're attracting. So even though you have that inner love with your family, but if in your signature, your surname, your last name is missing, then you are not able to get that, that value which you should be getting related to your profession and towards your family when this is missing. So let me give you some examples, right? Last time we discussed about the signature of Bill Gates. Can you see that the last name is there? Same way if you see that APJ Abdul Kalam, again the last name Kalam is there. Thomas Alva Edison, right? Again, the surname, the last, the family name is there. And same way in Tendulkar, if you see. So again, the Tendulkar, his family name is there. So these are, as I say, it's a hidden strength. This can give you, when you are signing and if you are adding the surname and you say it's just a surname, right? But that is giving you that hidden strength and potential, which is like, support system, which can help you to achieve any success in life. So now let me give you a quick recap of 6 do's in signature. So if you had watched my last video, so you know these first 3, and today we discuss these 3. So optimism, confidence and clarity in the signature that boosts that inner confidence, right? And persistence, how we see the persistence, remember the letter T, it's going back, or the signature, the line is going beneath the signature, right? It's coming back, going from the past, or even letter A, right? So when letter A is like this, right? So it's going back into the past but ending towards the future in single stroke, right? That shows perseverance, self-reliance when the person is signing their name and giving that platform, right? Giving that support of making this line. Of course, it should be from left to right, and then it's giving that support to the personality, they believe in themselves, and family. When you are adding that family name or surname in your signature, that shows that you are giving that value, you want to grow together with everyone. So yeah, so this is about all the 6 do's, and I hope that you will follow some of this and you find that inner confidence, right, that hidden potential in yourself. And like the way I can able to remove that tomato, right, from my signature, you can also work on that and you can remove that and lead a happy and successful life.